I know.
Hey, Linda, where are you? Why are you not with me?
I know, for
My
real.
fault.
For real. So you should see in my what I had to do in here. But you know what? Thank you for joining Claudia and I for our lunch and learn again Wednesday at 12:30. We hope that we're informative. I hope that we're informative a little bit. So today, I was just thinking, like, and I know Claudia and I talked for a few seconds before there, but like, do you ever like wake up and like have that, like I know like 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't sleep. So it's just like God puts that thought in your brain. I'm like, oh yeah. And then it just continues on through the whole morning. So that's what we're going to talk about. Not how my brain works, but just like what was going through my head this morning.
I did
So,
not wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Linda. I was not thinking of you.
Claudia, now that's very hurtful. I was thinking about you. What was you going to do?
I thought about you when I woke up. Lunch and learn.
Just kidding. So, I think in Mary Kay, when we come on there, like we've done a lot of stuff. We've done where, you've washed your face, we've showed different products, we've applied things. The products are great. And we're going to talk about a few products here. Claudia, I did not even look. Are we live?
Yes, we're live. I checked. I have my handed dandy phone here, and I have Mona and Carolyn already watching us. So
Okay.
I don't know about your group, though. I checked my group.
Yeah, mine's like over there. And then I'm like, oh, I'll check it
Oh,
later.
your people are over there. Okay.
Sure I am. So, just talking about like Mary Kay, because I think like the first thing that anybody, if you even say like talking about Mary Kay is like, oh, makeup. Okay. That's okay. Even though Mary Kay is first and foremost about skincare, because your makeup is going to look awesome when you have good skincare, a good skincare routine that you're using consistently. Okay. But backing up just a few things, like, what the whole Mary Kay company is, what is it about? Was Mary Kay a real lady? I can remember early on, and it'll be 13 years here in April, which is hard to believe that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I didn't join to do any of this stuff. But it has okay, somebody said internet is slow today. Is that me?
Mine is okay. No, we're looking fine on my phone.
Okay, okay. So sorry. I know sometimes it happens.
It's Carl. Maybe it's on your end, Carl. Hopefully it's not everybody. My phone looks fine.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, I just thought it might be just to take just a couple minutes and just talk about like what what is, okay. So products are
Did
great.
you know? Yeah.
Love it. Love it. We love the Mary Kay products, but really just back it up a little bit. Like what is Mary Kay? Who was she? Why did she create this company? So, if you are a Mary Kay consultant, I'm just going to tell you, they make us so easy for us consultants. Like, look, they give us a little chart that when we're in front of people, like in front of a facial, a party, whatever, they give us a chart that says everything. And this is true stuff. Okay. But there was a couple things in there that I just really wanted to talk about and just show, a little bit about Mary Kay. Okay. So here's a picture of Mary Kay Ash. And I'm just going to, now, honestly, this is like if I was doing it like at a facial or something, but I thought that it's important to know, like, what is our Mary Kay company about? Why has Mary Kay been in business for like really, Claudia, how many years this
It's
year?
going to be 60 years this year. 60.
Okay. So you know how I
60.
remember that? Because I will be 60 this year in September. Like I think Mary Kay
Oh,
was like
you're
September.
60 this year.
I'll be
Oh,
60 this year. So a Mary Kay company.
that's
Like, oh my
awesome.
gosh. Okay, so I feel pretty special about that.
That's special.
Okay, so she started this business going on 60 years ago. Not just because the products are great, but I feel like she started it to help
She
women.
she didn't have a product. She
No.
didn't have a product when she started the business.
So yeah, so thinking like, oh my gosh, like would you ever I mean, I probably wouldn't have done that. But you know what the vision in Mary Kay had. I mean, honestly, I just feel like, thinking a little bit more into it, like what an honor it is to be part of a company looking into the more deeper. Okay. So Claudia, when she started it like so many years ago, do you remember the first product that she worked on that was going to be, I'm pretty sure it was our first product.
The extra emollient?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
And the
And
story, I'm pretty sure that the story behind that one is in this
yeah,
book.
it's
Yeah.
in the book. It was a gentleman who had a job that required using his hands, and his hands were so soft. And she got the product from him. She bought the rights to manufacture and sell the products from him. Um, don't quote me word by word, but that's the story. So
Yes.
yeah, like Linda said, she lived in the corporate world. She
Mhm.
was training men, and she was a woman in the corporate world, trying to manage a family and bring an income, a household. And when she retired, she was going to write a book. She was going to write a book about the perfect company. And she's like, why am I writing a book? I should start a
Yes.
company that's
Yes.
going to enrich women, help women
Yes.
have the choices, and build women. So that is everything that's behind the Mary Kay company, plus a couple of things that Linda is going to talk about. So it's that's why she created the company, and then she brought a product that was good for
Yes.
women too,
Yes.
and we're here. And for her, it gives me goosebumps because it's a family owned, still family, third generation in the company. And for her, if she were still alive, to see that she's all around the world,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
pretty impressive. And one woman has started this.
I mean, what
And yeah,
I mean, honestly, that just gives me goosebumps when I really just think about that. Like they always say, I'm pretty sure that they say like about like third generations. If you have a family company, you know, third generation, it's just not usually happening. You know what
it's
I mean?
hard to happen. Yes, but
So
they are.
yes. So I think it's just like it's all in one for all. I mean, like I just really started thinking more into that. And I'm just so oh, it just gives me like a great feeling inside that like, wow, I am part of this too.
Mhm.
And it's just like believe me, I'd never
Well,
thought
we've
so
been
when I saw it.
blessed. I feel like we've been blessed, Linda.
Yes.
We are able to have a job that we can create and manage our family lives, our lifestyle around family, kids. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, whatever, your
Yes.
parents, elderly parents, and we're blessed to have that option.
Yes.
Otherwise, we would be going to a 9 to 5 job, stressed out because we would have to take time off and try to manage elderly parents or young kids, whatever life throws at you. So, yes, I'm grateful. I am grateful. And I'm grateful for you because you invited me over to your house.
Uh, uh,
But I
yeah.
like the products, not you first. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, and I think back because like I really I joined Mary Kay for the products, to be honest, because I loved them and it just seemed right to do at the time. I never knew though what an impact it would have me even 13
Mhm.
years later. So been using Mary Kay products probably 4 years prior to that after I did not want to go. I did not want to go up to my sister's house that time that she said, my Mary Kay lady's coming. I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I did not want to go. And I'm like, thank goodness that, I'm so glad that my sister Barb had her Mary Kay lady coming that night. So, it's not that, oh my gosh, like we try to like push, 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 because you just never know who you're going to bless their life in Mary Kay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
products are great. Products sell themselves. Honestly, you just try it yourself. But it's like it's the and then some, I think, that in Mary Kay. So you know what? And Claudia, I'm so glad that you were able to join because I know you were like not sure if he was going to be able to join. So I didn't like flub this whole thing up myself. Okay. And I'll just tell this real fast because I have just a couple more things. But okay, so we have in this handy dandy chart, pink changing lives and pink doing green. Okay, so give me one shake here. Okay. Did you know that the Mary Kay products and whenever Mary Kay Foundation has a we're so hold on. See, I'm so excited about
The
doing this.
foundation
Coming up.
here, the foundation, all in all, the foundation, you can look at the facts there because I don't know the numbers, but Mary Kay created a foundation because she loved to help women, but she also had a soft spot, soft
Yes.
spot
Yeah.
for um, women, that had cancer or
Yes.
in domestic abuse situations. So till today, we have a foundation that we donate
Yes.
money to those two causes. So every time you use a Mary Kay products, the company is giving money to
Yes.
those foundations, and you as a consultant can also donate.
Yes.
So that is a wonderful cause, and it does it. We've seen the shelter here in Newcastle receive money from Mary Kay, so we know
Yes.
it happens, and
Yes.
every year they do that. So it's an
Yes.
amazing thing.
And the pink doing green, we do have different things that can be recycled. Okay, so there was one time I know that we were collecting, I think they collected at seminar all the little clamshell things, the little things like that, and that
Yeah.
helped to, oh my gosh,
And
like,
they planted trees. Yeah.
yes.
And the caps and
So
they planted trees. Yes.
yes, it's a great, it's a great company, and I know that we, I won't take a lot more, but I just thought that it was important to see, like, what is the Mary Kay? It's not just about lipstick and just about skincare. They're great, they're top notch, but really, when you, even if you're, customers, we love customers. So even we appreciate our customers. We appreciate, um, just helping us because they, again, women, this can be for extra money. It could be for a lot of money. It could be that you are going to stop your job that you may have now and do this full time. People do this. Okay. I still work for our family business that my dad started, and I will continue to do that. So I mean, it's not like I'm juggling, but you just work it in. You work it in. It doesn't mean that, oh my gosh, like I have to, just because if you want to join Mary Kay, you don't have to quit.
Yeah.
But again, it works whenever you work. So I plan things whenever I have the time. Claudia is moving up that career ladder, and she is doing awesome in that way. But it doesn't mean that you have to go that route too. So it's like the door, the sky, there's no limit. You know what I mean? Like, so you can do a
Yeah.
lot.
We're independent, so it's your choice whether you are doing something, how you're working the business, if you want to go that route. So it depends what your priorities are, your goals. So that's the beauty of it. There's no one
Mhm.
telling you what to do, and there's no position that you're waiting to open. You
Yes.
open it yourself. And I was thinking about that. I worked for Coca-Cola for 13 years, and I hope my boss is not listening to me. He won't. He won't because he's not on Facebook. But one time, I showed interest in the sales position. I was an admin, and he loved me as an admin, and he did not encourage me because he did not want to lose that admin. So here I was thinking today, okay, I am leading myself into this. I don't need anybody's help to open up a position for me, to put in a word for me. It's my work, whether I achieve it or not. And it's my team too, because you're a mentor. So once you're helping other people, you grow with them. So that's the beauty of it. I mean, we can go on and on about this
We
because that's why we're here. Otherwise, we would have quit a long time ago, right, Linda? If we didn't
we
enjoy
also
it.
we
So
encourage we encourage Claudia. So you are under my team, and you have a big team. So I mean, but it's like, oh my gosh, like when somebody gets an idea, it's like, oh my gosh, so check this out, try
yeah,
this, try this. So it's
and
not like gonna keep it all to yourself.
and you don't have to, yeah, and not necessarily. Can I say two things? I don't know what the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, two situations that I've had. Well, one is I know another consultant. She's not in our unit, and we're encouraging each other, because we're in the same situation going for directorship. And the other one is I'm doing a show in Robert Morris and in Moon Township, and another consultant from another unit asked to be a part of it too. And the coordinator contacted me, and she's like, I'm gonna have to say no to this person. I'm like, you know what? Can we do it together? We're in different units. And that's
Yes.
what we do in Mary Kay.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, we'll split it, we'll work together, and we're it's just a different culture altogether, and you want to lift and encourage other women, and that's what we're supposed to be doing,
Yes.
helping each other.
So if just by chance you're like, I'm just a little bit interested, but I'm like, we have these books. I know Claudia and I both do. So if you feel like, yeah, you want to get one of these books, I know I have about 5 or 6 on my shelf. I'd be more than glad to mail you one of these because this is a great read and not just for one time. You just take it, it's like the Bible. You know what I mean? Not like the Bible, but it sort of is. You know what? Just get it because, it's interesting to read
Mhm.
this. I've
It's
read
a
it
good
a time
story.
myself, and it's like, oh my gosh. So yeah. And also if you're like, I'm not a reader, you know what? I never used to be a reader, but like, right, okay. So right over here, like this has become my little, this is my prayer corner right over here. So when I'm reading in the morning, I'm like, yeah, like I'm surprising myself that I'm reading. Um, but my faith has grown so much. And talking about that, Mary Kay is God first, family second, career third. Okay, so that is another thing. I feel that it's important. This is a good company. But like again, if you want one of these, let us know. If you're like, I have a couple questions, but no, I don't want the book. We also, Claudia and I also do, it's a coupon club. It's just a fun thing. Well, for one thing, we give you like coupons to use all year round. There's a different coupon for every month, but it just means that you talk to Claudia or I or whoever your consultant is, just say, hey, you know what, I just have a couple questions about this Mary Kay business and stuff. And honestly, if you just talk and just, she'll probably say her story, what her journey is in Mary Kay. And then you could just ask some questions. And then if she offers a coupon club, I know I do, I know Claudia does. And that's one of the way. And besides that, you get some coupons. Okay. Who doesn't love coupons?
Promo codes for the newbies, right? The
I
new generation. We've learned that.
For real.
Coupons. What are coupons? So if you're a young, promo
Yeah,
codes.
promo. Hey, I can't say because this morning I was just gonna order something for Brian and it said like put the promo code here and I'm like, oh yeah. How about coupon whatever promo? So before we head
We're
off,
showing our age.
I know. Okay, so Claudia gave me this shirt. Thank you, Claudia. Dream
Ah,
big, like dream big, like really. So if you're like stuck in a rut, which hey, I get stuck in a rut all the time, but dream big. So if you could, what would you if you could change like one thing, big or small, if you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? And you can contact your consultant and say, you know what, if I could change one thing in my life, here's what I want to do. Can Mary Kay help me? Just have that conversation with that
it
because
could be a vacation, a trip somewhere,
yes,
bucket
yes.
list, something on your bucket list.
Our director joined for like $50 extra a week. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Like everybody, price of everything, everybody could talk about that. But you know what? The self-growth in itself, the girlfriend times, like would Claudia and I be doing this if I hadn't have asked her to come over? I don't know. Maybe we would have run into each other on the hill somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. So you just never know what kind of friendships you're going to get. Maybe how you're going to grow in your relationship with God, and I'll tell you, because I went back to this morning. Does that, we talk about like a word of the year, and I'm going to get off here. We talk about a word of the year.
I
Claudia,
know, we've been over.
okay. So I see it on Facebook somewhere where they had this little thing, and you pressed a button and it was going to give you your word of the year. So even though I was thinking like mine was going to be faith, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to play around with it. I see another Mary Kay girl do it. Did you happen to do it by any chance, Claudia? Okay.
I don't play those games on Facebook
Yeah, it was on
because
Facebook.
yeah, I heard that if you play those games and they get your name or whatever, it's then you get
Okay.
spammed.
Well, this was
That's
like
what I heard. I don't know.
sort of like a spin the wheel thing. So I'm like, okay, can I just tell you that I've hit this 5 times and it will not change my word because I really didn't want that word. Okay, so the first time I did it, it was transformation. Second time I did it, it was transformation. I'm like, okay, they got me locked in somehow. I just did it again this morning. I'm like, okay, that's it, transformation. So, and it said transformation, change in form, appearance. Maybe I should exercise, right? Nature, character. I don't know. Transformation. That's my word from that little thing on Facebook. And so I had posted it in my group and I'm like, transformation. But thinking about that, I'm like, transformation. Okay. I got to think about that. So I'm keeping this word for the year and I'm not pressing that until January next year.
Did
Transformation.
you see Jane's word? Jane's word is joy.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So think about that. If you have some questions at all, and Claudia, can you hurry up and show real fast because we have some new
Show what?
products coming out. Do you have
Oh,
that new? Do you have the
you
new?
took up all the time. Yeah. Where's your timer?
I know. See, I wanted to. All right, you go ahead, show a new product, whatever you have right there, because that's upcoming. And then
Well, the hand creams are in the other room because I have a customer coming and I had it set up.
Okay.
But this is something that I got because I went to leadership and they sent me a surprise new product in my order. This is the new pink lipstick. It's called it's tiny. It's pink. It's love
I
me
like it,
whatever. Oh, here I have the box. Think of pink. It's really pretty. Let me do it on my hand.
I
Really
like
pretty. We have 2 new colors coming out, and this is the hydrating lipstick. It's really nice. Feels really good. I put it on, but I had a little bit of gloss on, so it's not good. But
that's okay.
yeah, new products coming out.
New products are coming out, so stay tuned, and we won't take any much more of your time. So sorry we went over, but if you have any questions at all about any of that, if you want the Mary Kay book, contact your consultant, okay?
One last thing. This is what happens when you join Mary Kay. You can't stop. Wait, you can't stop talking. Ask her husband. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, that's the truth.
Well, there you go.
Yes. So you know what? Mary Kay just sort of gets into your blood and just sort of changes you.
It loosens up something in there.
Sure does. Sure does. Okay. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to contact us or whoever your consultant is. So we appreciate you tuning in. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. Have a good afternoon.
Bye.